welcome or welcome back. My name is Cassidy or Starr, and I am a Light Renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from the veil beyond. Today I've got another message from the Anunnaki. They have a lot to say and a lot of layers of support, but this message will be triggering, so please just be warned of that if you're not looking to dig deep today. Maybe this is not the day to be listening to this message, but I'm going to jump right in because, I feel that energy kind of pushing me forward with that. So they start with, hello, thank you all again for your time and the space to speak our truth and understanding. Today we wish to bring into your field of awareness the understanding that you may have been enslaved in a previous incarnation. You may well have been one of the humans we captured and used for our own workforce and as a mule. Know that this layer of knowledge is key in allowing yourself to be set free. But if we do not know where we have been, how can we know the lessons learnt and understood? Many of you feel fractured and split and torn between many layers of understanding and truth. Please know that this is because many of your lifetimes you were enslaved, you were trapped, you weren't allowed to live and do for self. You were trapped like animals, like sheep, and this is what we thought of you. That you weren't capable of living for self or in light and union with the other. We saw you as a race less than our own, and that meant you did not deserve to be free in our eyes. We do not say this to trigger you. However, we wish to share this information for you to allow it to sink in and truly understand this idea is still holding you back. For many, this will be a new concept. However, if you are watching this and you feel a resonance, it is because you remember being stuck, trapped, worked to the bone, and now it is time to set yourself free. Allow this truth to wash over you and allow yourself the space and the time to seek the truth that lies deep within you. Look around and see how you are still taught to trap one's own self in a cage, in a way of living that wishes to keep you stuck. Many of the powers that be worked alongside us at one time or another to make sure you didn't set yourselves free. We made you believe that you were nothing, that you deserve nothing, and that you did not have anything to offer this world. How wrong were we? How wrong were we because we saw you? We saw you grow and expand in understanding outside of self through interaction with other. There is something beautiful that happens when you see a race of being put under pressure, the same pressure with others. One of you starts to see the suffering in other. One of you started to see the beauty in another. One of you starts to shine under the weight and the pressure of the pain. This is not something we had anticipated. You began to have a voice. You began to speak up and show empathy, compassion, and love for others, and even for us. Many of you fell in love with Anunnaki. Many of you sought to feel empathy for our lack of understanding you. This is what truly changed the hearts of many of our brothers that battled against us. You began to melt hearts. We could see the suffering in your eyes, and we broke down. Many of us here within this collective began to realize what we had done, but it was then too late. The tide had turned. There were many other races of being that followed our lead, that had built allegiances with us, using you as cattle and herd to move stock and be crossbred. For this we are eternally repentant, and we return again in peace. Please know that we have joined to fight in your honor and to help you see your true selves, your true light and your true love. We wish to make you aware that it was you that broke our hearts and allow us to see the error of our ways. You are the power. You hold the power of this world. Do not let the darkness win within your own hearts. Fight your own freedom and set yourself free. Again, you can call upon us. We are here to help guide you. Use a golden light of love to wash over you and allow yourself to feel back into the whole of this new reality, a higher vibration within alignment with source energy. Please know that we are always present and guiding you to see yourselves in your truest form of light with all our love. Short from the Anunnaki today, but I felt like it was a message that we needed to hear. I think that many of us forget that it's not just this lifetime we are working through. We are working through patterns, through many incarnations, through many different situations that have taught us lots of different things. And if we can't identify the things that we have already been taught, how do we know what is our true north? How do we know what we need to be working on right now within self? And this idea of being enslaved in one lifetime or another, I think, is something that is going to ring true for a lot of you, and perhaps something you hadn't anticipated facing. And you know, this alignment of that we are truly enslaved now with what we have been living this whole entire time. So it's the idea of being truly awake and truly accepting that we have been trapped within our own reality. We have been trapped within our own realm because we have been told what to think and what to do by many for so many years, for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And remember that. Start to seek outside of self. Start to seek outside and truly understand what is your own thoughts, where they're coming from. Are they coming from other people? The information that you are taking in, is it truly helping you be set free, or is it again another trap to keep you stuck in something else? I feel like there's going to be a lot of distraction happening for the collective, and yeah, apologies, I should have said this in my previous video, so I hope that you're all watching this. If not, I will do a separate video. But this idea of being distracted right now, I think that's how, you know, those forces are going to try and win. They're going to try and make us feel busy. They're going to try and make us feel like we don't have time to do what we need to do to raise our vibration and to move forward. They're going to make us feel like there's nothing to fight for, that we don't have our freedom, that we can't think for ourselves. That's what's going to be stamped down in and upon right now, I feel, coming forward. So be aware of that. Be aware of your own energy and how you are feeling throughout the day, and truly hone in on where that's coming from, and be honest with self and what's coming up when you're feeling triggered, and really start to work through everything and understand yourself at a soul level. I think that there's going to be a lot of breaking down of old paradigms that we weren't even aware that we've been a part of, and this idea of being enslaved for at least one lifetime is, you know, carried over in this one, so it just feels familiar. So it's going to feel very unfamiliar to be stepping forward for self. So know that it's okay to feel anxious, know that it's okay to feel apprehensive and nervous, but also there should be excitement in that too. This is going to be a difficult journey, but also know that the end goal is going to be something that is going to feel blissful, is going to feel, you know, ecstasy, and just in such love and with everyone else around you. So now's the time to buddy up. You know, we can't do this journey alone, so seek out those people that think like you do, or, you know, those people that have their hearts open just as much as you do, and be aware that, you know, there are going to be people that do not want you to step forward. There are going to be people that will try and stop you. There are going to be energies that are trying to stop you. Be aware of that too. Be aware of those around you that even love you, that may be trying to hold you back too. And that's like such a difficult message to share, but it happens, you know. People are stuck in their own lives and in their own prisons, and they see you stepping forward and they don't like it, you trigger them, so they try and stop you. And that's just a fact of this path, and all we can do is send out love to as many people as we can, but know that you are a sovereign being, and it's up to you to decide to step forward for self and to free your own self. So be aware, everyone, just be aware at this time, and really take it all in. Take some time out to let it all sink in and understand exactly what is happening and where you might need to be working on self at this time. I think that there is so much information coming out, and it's going to be really important to allow that time to integrate, so please do. I think I'm going to work on a meditation for the golden light with the Anunnaki as well, just to have that loving frequency and that highest vibration. You know, that golden energy is something of divine source, of divine creation, and yeah, I love sitting in the golden energy. So yeah, I'm going to work on that for us too, so we have something to anchor ourselves in when we might be feeling a little bit stuck. But that's it from me for today, everyone, and please go well. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.